doing a dry fit now, just investigating to see if this bracket is going to have enough room. Hopefully I'm not in your way. This bracket right here, because we've got a long rod sticking out here, and I think we're going to just barely make it hitting this wood here. So, depending what level is, probably about right there. So, I might put a bracket extension on here too, so I can get a few more on the inside of this wood that I screwed in. So, we'll see how that goes. Okay, what I'm going to do here is extend my L bracket here so that these holes are going to be real close to the wood frame of the door, and I'm going to put this, this was an L bracket itself, I flattened it out on the concrete outside, and I'm going to mount this through here, and I've marked a hole here, and I'm going to use this hole, enlarge it, and I've got 2 holes, and then I can cut 2 more holes through here and attach it into my wood framing of my door. So that's my plan. We'll see how that works. Okay, here's what I've got. A modified L bracket, and I've enlarged the holes here to line up with the holes on the LiftMaster L bracket. And I'm just going to put this underneath and have it go through here too. And then I'll have a couple other spots to attach additional bolts to hold this heavy unit up on that wood frame. So we'll see how that works. It should work out all right now. We'll go on to the next step. Okay, you'll see what I've got here. I've tightened it to the tension bar up top, and I've got my adjustable bracket here. I'm going to have to make sure this is level. And like I told you, I've punched holes in here, and I'm going to add this bracket in behind here, just about like that. And then I can drill other holes here and get right in the middle of this beam, so I've got a solid mount there. Alright, what I've done here is I've drilled some holes in. I used some shorter screws with washers on them. Because the thickness of the wood was less than the length of the screws, and I didn't want to go in through concrete after the wood. So that's what I did there, and of course you saw how I modified this bracket to extend out, since these holes are right next to the edge of my framework here. So now I've got this bracket extended out and also attached here. It's very solid now. I got my pilot screws tightened up in there. And what I did was I just released this cable, and that allowed me to pull the garage door up. Of course, I've got the safety off of the old one right now, so the safety is off, so it runs free. And once I lifted it up, the safety catched on here, and it's holding the door as is right now. So we'll move on to the next step. Okay, what I've got here, I just mounted the safety tensioner. It's in place. It's moving freely. And I got to bring this wire up and around and into the box. So this is working good. I've got the safety release cord on and attached. So we'll move on. Okay, what I have to do now is pull this wire through that was operating the other LiftMaster motor. I've disconnected it from the back of the motor there, and I've just got to pull it up through that hole there, go up into the attic, and bring it down through this little hole I've pre-drilled next to my outlet up there in the corner. Then I can fish it down to the new motor. And that wire is already connected to one of my LiftMaster buttons. Okay, I've taken down the old optical sensors, unmounted those, and I'll show you over here. I've got the new optical sensors in place and routed the wires up with little wire attachments, nail in tight, and it goes all the way over, and they all come back and meet to here. And you'll notice I have the sensor, or the wire for the tension sensor right there. All of them are coming through. They're coming out here now. I just have to strip these wires and get them exposed like this one. This one here is the rerouted wire from my actual wall mount switch. So I'll go ahead and strip these out now, and we'll make our connections. Okay, we've got our wires here now, and these are the two here. I'm going to separate over here. These two come from the left and right side optical sensors, and it says to split these apart and strip them, which I've done. And they've got a black, one of them's got a black stripe in it on each one of these, and you'll want to connect these together, kind of twist them together like that, and then twist the white wires, the white colored wires together. So go ahead and twist these together just like that. So the ones with the black stripe connect together, and then the solid white ones you connect together. And they're going to go into these two bottom lower ones here. The black ones will go into the black and white into the white. So I'm going to do the black ones first here. And what you do is just press this bottom orange tab in to open the contact, and you just push it right on in there into the hole. In this one, I don't know why it's not going in there. I may have to strip more of these wires off, which is what I'll do, and we'll come back. Alright, I've cut back about a ½ inch of bare wire now on these, and so I want to find my black stripes for the optic sensors. That would be the wire that would have a black stripe on it, which is this one and this one. And we'll twist these pairs together. Should be plenty long enough now. And then we'll twist the white ones together as well. Remember, these are from your optic sensors. The optic sensors are at the bottom of the door. And I ran the wires up through here. And we're going to do the black ones to this side and the white ones to the white connector. So just push this back and put it in there like that, and then we'll do the white one. And the white one goes in further. I don't know what is wrong with the black one here. Okay, I got it in a little further now. That's better. We'll snug them in to the compartment there. And then you've got your switch, wall switch. These are the leads for that. So we'll put the white from the wall switch into here. Into that connector. Wow, these are a little finicky getting that wire into clip. Huh. Let's try the red one. Even the red side. Not sure what's wrong with these things. Let's see if I push it in. There we go. Nope. Okay, I really had to push on it. It's like you're going to break that orange release tab. But you really got to push it back and in to get your wire in there to catch. Still haven't got the white in there correctly yet. Still loose. Okay, I got it now. Alright, and that's what you do. Okay, I've got all the connections hooked up and we're going to test it out. The old one's just running freely. I've got the handle pulled on it, and I'm going to remove that unit tomorrow. So we're going to press my button here. You'll notice how quiet it is.